Oh, I sure hope this works. I've got my camera sitting inside the truck on the tripod. There's the wind blowing like a sumbitch out here. Hell, this got up close to 70 degrees today. And then tomorrow it'll be like 28. Craziness. So anytime you've got major temperature changes, you got cold fronts, you warm fronts and all that kind of stuff, fronting and mixing and matching and doing all kinds of stuff, you end up with air movement. And we got some air moving today, I tell you. I hope it don't get no more damn tornadoes. Shit. But they calling for some severe thunderstorms and stuff tonight. Anyway, I got that video done with Santa Claus reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas and giving a shout out to all the little kids. I enjoyed doing that. I heard back from one person pretty quick about Eli in Ponder, Texas. Said he really liked it, so that's nice. I'm glad to hear it. But I gotta tell you what. I've told y'all before and I'm gonna tell you again. Half of the people in the United States are below average in intelligence. If you don't believe me, ask any math teacher or any math professor, whatever, any mathematician. But half the people in the United States are below average in intelligence for people in the United States. That's just the way it is. And I reckon it applies to YouTube viewers as well. You got people that are smart enough to subscribe to my channel, and then you got some that just ain't. I get some of the craziest comments from people. You know, like I've had a lot on my homemade wine because hell, I've had almost 29,000 views. It's one homeboy says, "Well, I didn't do it like you did it. I changed this and that, but mine didn't turn out like yours." Well, no shit. One old boy. Now I wouldn't pick on you if you're a subscriber, but all these people's comments I'm mentioning, I checked, they weren't subscribers at the time. One old boy says, "Well, I remember when I was younger, we would stomp grapes and stomp them and stomp them and stomp them, and we didn't care if we got bugs in it or sticks or bird poop or whatever. We just stomped them grapes and then they got poured off in a barrel. We didn't add no yeast, and we had wine a year later. I don't recall any sugar being added or nothing like that, but we had wine." Yeah, no shit. Well, the title of my video was Easy, Fast, and Cheap. My wine don't take no year to make. And one old boy says, "What kind of bottles do I have to pour it into? You know, what do I do with the sediment at the bottom and all kinds of shit?" And I'm going like, really? What kind of bottles do I have to pour it off into? Hell, I pour it off into a glass. Shit, I make that stuff to drink. I don't make it to put in bottles and look at. Damn. People say, "Well, you have to use an airlock and you got to use this, you got to use that." Well, by God, that's your way to do it, not mine. Knock yourself out, but don't tell me how I need to do anything that I'm doing. If you don't like the way I'm doing, won't you make a video? Won't you make a video and show how it's done? Every one of these dumbass comments I've got is from people that there's no content on this channel. Or maybe there's a few videos they've watched and liked, that's about it. But no, none of them put up no videos. All they are just people to go out there and troll and try to pick at folks. Well, most of them don't get the time of day with me, but I'll tell you what, I've had just some of the craziest shit. I just had to share it. There's one old boy in Texas trying like hell to buy my ditch witch out there, and hell, it ain't ready. Well, how much you take for it? It ain't ready. Well, I'd be interested in buying it. Well, it ain't ready. I don't want to sell something to somebody and, you know, not be working right. Backhoe works great, but and it drives good. But the chain thing, I ain't figured out. I think it's got some seals that need to be replaced because it'll drift down. And to tell you the honest truth, I don't really know how to operate that damn thing. I know how to drive it. I know how to operate the backhoe. And I know how to operate my bulldozer blade. Instead of outriggers, this thing has a bulldozer blade. And I know how to operate it. But that thing got so many switches and dials and pull this and push that and turn this and twist that. Hell, I ain't got it figured out yet. And I can't find no book on it. By God, if y'all got a book on a Case Davis 70+4, please holler at me. Case Davis 70+4. I hope y'all are going to have a big Christmas. It's going to be another one of them sit at the house all day for me, I reckon. Hell, I might, you know what I might do? I might live stream, I think that's what it's called, where do a live broadcast. Maybe I can get y'all, after you've had your Christmas dinner, to chat back and forth with me, and we do something even if it's wrong. Well, tonight's my last night to play Santa Claus at the Mexican restaurant. I've really enjoyed that. Them little children sure are sweet. And it's been the first time I've ever done that before. And I'm like, well, maybe my beard needs to be a little bit longer. And then I'm like, well, damn, you know, am I going to shave this beard off, you know, the day after Christmas? Well, I don't know. It's kind of warm, you know, it kind of keeps me warm. Just like women got their long hair, keeps their neck warm. And I said, well, maybe I'll wait till spring. But the hell, come spring's when I need to start growing it again. So it'll be long enough to be Santa Claus. I don't know. Just one thing after the other. Still ain't got all that Bartlett pear tree up yet. Been just running around like a chick with my head cut off. And hell, I think it's got something to do with these 200-pound women sitting on my damn knees playing Santa Claus. Whew, I can't hardly walk. Well, let's see, what else was it? Somebody pissed me off. Oh, it's one guy. He was criticizing my damn wine making. He says, you should use water from a hose because that has chlorine in it, and chlorine will kill the yeast. You know, if you're going to use that water, you need to boil it and let it set overnight and get the chlorine out. Well, maybe you better check your facts before you start criticizing old PawPaw, because old PawPaw is on a motherfucking well. Right in the middle of town. I went to set my house up, and I went to them and I said, I just want electricity. They said, well, no, you have to have city water, and you have to tie into our city sewer. And I said, but I don't want your city water, and I don't want your city sewer. I'm putting in a septic tank and a well. Got 1.4 acres in town. And they said, well, I'm sorry, but if you're within 200, if your house is within 200 feet of our services, you must connect. Fine. I set my house 205 feet from their services, and I have a well, and it flows 25 gallons a minute through filter, and it filters through limestone, and it is the best damn water you ever tasted. Hell, I had my neighbors coming over getting water to use to cook with and to drink, instead of them buying bottled water. They just get my well water. And septic tank sure does save a lot of money on that city sewer, I tell you that. But you know, a lot of people, they just shoot their mouth off and don't even think, don't even think about, well, maybe they're wrong, you know. But like I said, 50% or half the people in the United States are below average in intelligence. Well, I'll get back with y'all. I just wanted to rub my mouth a little bit about these some bitches that ask the craziest damn fool questions. God, mine don't turn out like yours. Well, did you do it my way? No, I did it a different way. Have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.